Hey there, everyone. It's Trevor here with another Daclus quality review. This is part of my New Year's resolution to see every movie that comes out in my theater and give a quick little review while sitting in my car on my phone. So today I went and saw Star Trek Beyond. This is the third movie and it's now the Kelvin universe. This is the new Star Trek Beyond universe not made by, but initiated by director J.J. Abrams. This one's directed by Justin Lin. The story is in this one is they sort of I don't remember her name, but an alien species, she sort of needs help. Her ship has um, been attacked, or well, her ship has been she just had malfunction. The ship malfunctioned, and she lost her crew, and then the the main crew, the Enterprise here, they go off to help out and try to help find this woman's crew, but instead they end up getting attacked, and they uncover stuff from there, and action occurs, and I mean not just human, character development happens, and all human. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, overall, I did. Okay, let's start with actually the other movies. I'll tell you my Star Trek knowledge is very limited. I've seen all the movies in this Kelvin universe. I mainly know it's a Kelvin universe because of the podcast I do, and I read the news that that's what this is called, the Kelvin universe and all that. And so know that one thing. But I also know I've seen all three of these current movies. I don't have a great recollection of what happened in them, but I enjoyed them well enough. And I think I've seen only an episode of the original Star Trek with the Tribbles, I believe that's what they're called, the fuzzy little things. I saw that episode, and that's it. Other than that, I've seen like some clips here and there and stuff like that, or and images and things, and I know certain things, certain actors and stuff involved in different series and stuff. But yeah, it's very limited. I'm not a huge, massive Star Trek fan. But overall, I did enjoy this movie. It was good. It has a lot of issues, I think, with it. Um, but I think especially if you are a Star Trek fan, I think it's a lot of love. I can just tell by being in there, like it just has this sort of what I feel is Star Trek sort of tone and visual and just everything about it. Just it felt very Star Trek. So even though I didn't entirely love it, and I think part of that is because it does have things that I think an already Star Trek fan likes, but I think someone who isn't, it might be a little strange, a little different, a little unexpected. Um, but that being said, I did enjoy it. It's not completely off-putting, but yeah, I think if you are a Star Trek fan, go and see this movie. If you aren't, I mean, like not just from these movies, but previous to these movies. Um, that's the main factor, I think, of a Star Trek fan. See if you've liked it before these new movies, then I think you'll definitely like this movie. If not, you might just find it okay or like it all right. It gets better at the end, I think. There's a lot going on in this. Um, I think my main issue would be with sort of the direction is what I'm focusing sort of on as some of my issue. It's Justin Lin who did some of the Fast and Furious, and I'm not a huge. I haven't seen much of him, but I know the style sort of for Fast and Furious is just sort of wacky and it's a bit um just the acting style they choose to do is it comes across really bad, and there's some of that in this. It's not incredibly bad, but there's because I mean these are good actors, and well, there's some good actors I think in Fast and Furious, but in those movies. But at the same, I'm just saying there's a certain style that I think somewhat carries over. There's some not great CGI. There's just some things just not that great. Um, the some of the dialogue I'm not a huge fan of. The comedy and jokes and stuff weren't 100% hitting and all this stuff, but I think especially the end really picks up and you really feel like the tension and all that. And I have to say, Idris Elba, especially in this, kills it as per usual. His mannerisms are just great. It just really got me, like the way he moved and the way he just was. He was the character so well. He didn't, even though Idris Elba is very recognizable, particularly for his voice. He has that very sort of distinct voice. In this, he changes it up a bit, and I mean, you see him. He's mostly covered in like makeup. He's basically entirely covered in makeup. You've seen the trailers and stuff, and but he does such a fantastic job, I think, in this. You have Chris Pine is quite good. He's Captain Kirk. He just basically, yeah, he comes across like that. I don't know. He's just the character. You got shoot, what's his name? Urban. What's his first name? Chris Urban? Is it just Chris again? Is this another Chris? I don't know. But he's good as bones, and you got shoot, my brain is it's late. Sorry, I need to go to sleep. I have a headache. Um, Scotty, can't remember. Why can't I remember his name? I love him. Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is good. He's very great. And sometimes a Scottish accent, especially when he talks really quick and there's like some action is happening really fast, it can be hard to keep up with the Scottish accent at those points as an American and all that stuff. We're not great with other accents sometimes. I'm usually all right, but better than most, I think. But there's one point really. It was just really one point where it was like there's just a lot. There's like loud sounds. There's explosions and he's talking really quick and he's saying science stuff or at least fake science stuff. And he's doing it really quick, and it's just like, I can't keep up with that. Saying big words in a Scottish accent when explosions are happening. There's a lot going on, there's a lot of action. I can't hear you right now. Um, let's see, who else we have? Anton Yelchin. He has a small role in this. I kind of wish they had more. I like did something, because they could have done something within the time since his passing, I think, and this movie coming out. I would have liked to see something there. They did recognize Leonard Nimoy in a little bit in the story, which was really nice. With Spock, Zachary Quinto, who's quite good as well. I don't think he gets as much good stuff as in like previous films, but he's still quite good in this. I do like Zachary Quinto. Um, so there's a good story there. Um, oh, what's her name? Plays Uhura. She's also Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like her. Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana is really good. She's. I'm surprised she's not in more stuff. She's quite good. Um, so she's good in this. We have Sulu. I can't remember the guy who's playing his name. I've seen him in several things. But I really like him. He's always good. Oh, there's so many people. I don't know who was playing Alien. What's her name? The new sort of alien they meet. You've seen her in. Oh gosh, I can't remember. My head is hurting. I apologize for all of that. But as I was saying, it's a good fun movie. Um, Not great. I'd almost say you don't need to see it in theaters unless you're a big Star Trek fan. Then go see it in theaters. But if you're just sort of you're into these movies, or maybe if you're into these movies, go see it. But if you're not, if you haven't really seen them, or you have to have seen the other ones, I feel like I think you have to get these characters from previous movies. Sorry, to really to enjoy this one, I think you have to have seen the other one. So if you've enjoyed the other two before this, then you'll enjoy this. Do not see this movie, I think, if you haven't seen the two previous films. But yeah, in the end, honestly, I'm looking forward to the next movie. Because the ending was really strong, and I'm pretty excited going forward as to what we might see, what we will see, all that stuff. There's been some news that has come out. I won't spoil anything of what we might get for a fourth movie already. They're already talking about it. It's already a thing. It's already out there. It's basically happening. If this movie does well, I hope it does, because I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. All right, that's it for this movie. We have a few movies I have to see this week. Lights Out, I'm not seeing till Tuesday, so that won't be up for a while. Um, Hillary's America is one of the movies that has come out. I'll check that out. That'll be interesting. That'll be different because it's not your usual. The usual movies I've seen have like a specific plot. This is more of, I think, sort of documentary-ish style type thing. Um, we also have what else? Ice Age Collision Course. That doesn't. That's not exciting to me. So I'm not interested in that. But I'll see them. I'm gonna see all these movies. Um, yeah. So until then, check out more. Subscribe here to this channel for more of these reviews, those future movie reviews, and the past ones. You can go check those out here as well. We also do trailer reaction videos here for all your geeky trailers that come out for TV, movies, video games, comic books, whatever. We also have a podcast called Geek Wars Podcast, a Geek Wars Podcast Network, where the main show where we talk about all things geeky from the week, all geek news that has come out for all the movies, TV shows, comic book, video games, whatever we fancy. We also have a new podcast on there called Die Hard on a Blank, which is talking about what movies could be quantified as a Die Hard movie, but like instead of like in a building per se, they're on a boat or something like that. I don't know. You can also check out. I feel like there's something. I'm hearing sounds. Anyway, I'm tired. Sorry. Uh, and then we also have a Big Brother podcast on there. It's sort of happening. So if you're really into the TV show, the U.S. version of Big Brother, check those out. We also have a Facebook that you can like. You can follow us on Twitter at Geek Wars Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Daclus. Spelling is in the title of the video. Thank you everyone for watching. Sorry this went a little long. I'm tired. I have a headache now. And I just need to sleep so bad. And until then, until I sleep, until I see you, until you see me, I won't see you, but you'll see me. Okay, bye.